There it is. Hey, y'all!
I ain't saying anything.
Don't!
I'm not gonna say anything.
Don't say nothing yet.
Yeah. Why? I mean, this is. Yeah, I ain't gonna say anything.
Why?
Because.
Okay, because really it is part of the process.
It's part of the process, exactly. It's part of the process. This is as close as we've ever been.
Okay, so you want to say it?
No, I'm gonna let you do that. I'll let her say it because you say it. You say it. You may as well go ahead. That way, let it all out. That way, should things come out my way, then it's cool.
I don't say things come out your way like my way is something totally different.
No, because you're thinking one way and I'm thinking another.
I don't want to say that part though.
But no, it's just the truth. This is okay. I'll say it. Okay. We just found out today that the offer that we put in on a home in Sacramento has been accepted. Yay! This is the closest we've ever been to. Now we're one step closer to getting our home. However, we found out that the house that we put an offer in on happens to be a manufactured home, which we weren't aware of until after we put the offer in. I happened to look through and find it out. I called the realtor because we're getting the VA loan, and by talking to the lender said, well, we're not going to really. Manufactured homes are pretty much a no-go with VA homes. Manufactured homes and mobile homes and things like that. He didn't really go through the whole thing, but it's just a lot of stipulations that don't jive with VA loans. So, okay. So we spent our time just looking for single-family homes and left it at that. This particular place, we had no idea was a manufactured home.
You can't tell.
You can't tell. It's not like well, you just really couldn't tell.
You just can't tell. Yeah.
It's in the neighborhood that it's in and everything else.
Yeah,
the only thing that really brought a question to it is when we went to go see the open house, the realtor just out of the blue mentioned it's on a permanent foundation. She said, I'm just, it's on a permanent foundation. And she said, because that's what most of the realtors want to know. And we were like, okay, all right, well, that's good to know. Permanent foundation, yay. I really didn't have a clue.
Yeah, we didn't have a clue what that meant or why she told us. So okay, honestly, let me clear this part up.
Go ahead.
Our realtor wasn't there. She was on vacation.
Yeah.
So this was the seller's realtor that told us that.
But she knew we were going to see it because we had told her prior we were going to see it.
It wasn't that we just up and went and saw a house. She knew that we were going to go see the house. She just wasn't there. Now, had she been there, she would have, told us.
She would have filled us in and told us what it was. I mean, to be honest, I love our realtor. I think, she comes across. I mean, she has her little quirkiness, but she's knowledgeable. And
who don't have quirks?
Yeah, who don't have quirks? So, but anyway, she just wasn't available at the time, which was cool. But we went in and we wanted to see this place the week prior, but it just didn't come around. It just didn't come around. We ended up seeing some like 6 or 7 places, other places before, and we liked 2 of those, and we went ahead and put in on them. Actually, we knew we were going to put in for those 2. We knew we were going to put in for those 2, but this particular one, I really did want to see because it seemed like we're missing something. We should really see this one because...
No, you really wanted to see this one because you love the kitchen.
I love the kitchen. I mean, I fell in love with this kitchen. And
ain't it funny? He gonna fall in love. The person that don't cook fall in love with the kitchen.
hey, it was
The person that ain't gonna wash not damn dish gonna fall in love with the kitchen.
dishwasher. Anyway, I did. I really did like this. That was the first thing I noticed because it was a big kitchen. It was a really good sized
The
kitchen.
kitchen is nice.
I love the it had a starlight, sunroof, or whatever you want to call it. It had that, and it just looked nice. And so I said, wow, this is a really nice place. I would love to see it. It had a tenant though. And in the description, it said the tenant was month to month. I think the tenant had been there for 5 years. They were month to month. And in the captions, as it closed off the description, it said the tenant is expecting the rent to be raised every January should that tenant stay.
Yeah, but that was like, I guess, if an investor purchased it, or if somebody purchased it and wanted to keep it rented, use it as a rental property.
But see now, for the price they were offering, and what the tenant was currently paying, which they did list, it just didn't make any sense.
It didn't match.
It was like, unless someone comes in, I mean, I can see an investor they could probably buy that cash and say, okay, I can get this cash, and that tenant would be a plus because they're already there. I can see that happening. But for a first-time buyer like we were, or something else, that wasn't going to work anyway. So that's the whole thing with that. So I sent a text to my realtor and said that, well, we want to know about what's going on with the tenant situation in this place. And it took her a minute to get back to us, but by that time it was already like, you know what, let's just go with what we got. And Babe and I just said, we're just going to go with what we got, and we'll worry about that later. That's when we found the two that we loved, and we put offers in for both of them.
Red Door and Cat Pete.
Red Door and Cat Pete. So we love those. I still had this one in the back of my mind. That was just me. I don't even think Babe was in on this. I think she knew we were aware of it.
Yeah, I wasn't.
But you were kind of like, look, we got two that we're shooting for, and let's just go for that.
I was like, I don't even want to do another one.
Yeah, so as it unfolded, we really did love Red Door. We loved that one, and I loved the other one. You weren't not too big on it because
not as big,
because the backyard situation but everything else is cool. And plus, I loved it because it had 4 bedrooms. Yeah. So we had.
But I mean, like, what do we need 4 bedrooms?
Well, the more the merrier.
Okay,
because it was the same price. But see, that was the thing. We were offering the same price for both of those homes, and had we got a chance to offer it on the one that we got now, I would have offered it on that one anyway. I would have the same price. Well, no, not really. We missed Red Door completely because by the time we got ready to put the offer in, they were already accepting offers. They were already pending. I guess they found that out. Well, we waited one more day, didn't we?
Yeah.
We went there on a Saturday and decided to.
And then by
Monday
or Sunday.
Yeah, they were already.
They had already accepted
an offer. So.
Okay, it's getting dark.
Okay,
we're gonna finish this when we get to the house. Okay, we'll be back, y'all.